Welcome to day 80 of my journey through meditation. 100 days, I can't believe I've done 80 already. 80 straight days of meditation for an hour or more. And I've connected so much to myself. I've learned about what feelings I've been holding on to, what belief systems I've been holding on to, learned about the connections to my parents, people I grew up with, my repeating patterns, the lessons I've learned, all manner of things really. And each person's journey is very individual. But I know that this past week has been a journey through emotions and feelings. What was interesting, in an earlier video I talked about the fact that I was experiencing these really strong emotions in terms of feeling overwhelmed, feeling very vulnerable, feeling as if I didn't want anyone around me, feeling as if the world was a bit of a dangerous place and people were just out to hurt me or to get what they could, to try and get something out of me. And all these things that I was feeling, one of my friends was feeling as well. And then, as well as one of the friends was feeling it, there was another two friends of hers that were feeling the exact same thing. And then I went on Facebook today and there was another friend of mine that was feeling the same thing. So I truly believe that we are all connected in a form of energy. And I also believe that what is happening is that as empaths, we are feeling what a lot of the outside world, the people that are outside of us, are also feeling as well. Because there's this stigma in society that we've got to, if we're feeling upset or emotional or vulnerable, we've got to keep it all in. So as empaths, what we do is we actually feel what other people are feeling, and because we are able to process and feel those feelings from others, we naturally feel the feelings to release them out of our energy field, but also release them out of everyone else's energy field. So it's a little bit like doing some sort of a job for the world, if that makes sense. And I was listening to a Kahn video today, and he explained that there are two types of empaths in the world. There are those who feel other people's emotions and feel other people's feelings and don't know exactly what to do about it. And then there are the people who don't know what an empath is. So if you are an empath or are not sure what an empath is, what you will be feeling and sensing is you will be, you might walk into a room and you might get a physical sensation in your body of tightness, or you might feel probably like a punch to your stomach, which is your solar plexus area, which is where you feel your emotions. You might just burst out into tears. You might be overly happy. You might feel a sense of doom, a sense of fear, a sense of contraction. And as empaths, we're sort of more familiar with these feelings of being small and the pain, because we're sensing them from the people that are around us. So they are not necessarily, they're not your feelings, you are just feeling them from other people. And sometimes when we're connecting with other people, sometimes there is an overwhelming emotion. Now, it could be someone that you connect with very strongly, and when you connect with that person, you feel like you've known them for ages, probably longer than you have done. And there's a few people that I've met recently who feel like that. I feel like I've known them a lot longer than in terms of sort of this material, sort of physical world. So maybe I've known them maybe a few weeks or a month, but I feel like I've known them for years, that sort of thing. And when you meet them, it feels like there's an instant connection, there's an instant bond. So you might be feeling feelings of ecstasy and joy and love and giving, and just feeling an overwhelming sense of who you are and feeling exhilarated. And that, I sort of compare it to, like, if you can imagine, right, so imagine a bathtub where there's 2 taps. So when one person opens one of the taps, so when one person is just allowing themselves just to be totally who they are without having to be different, being completely open, natural, and being from their heart space, the bath starts to fill up. And when the other person does this, so when they open their tap, the bath fills up together, and together they build up this feeling of expansion, this feeling of love, this feeling of connection, and the 2 energies are blending together in this bath and creating a bigger volume of love, acceleration, joy, happiness. But sometimes this can create a fear with some people. So say you connect with someone and then all of a sudden you felt this connection really, really strongly, and then all of a sudden that person gets a little bit fearful because it felt so strong to them, and they start to pull away, or they take some space away from you, or perhaps they even stop contacting you. And as an empath, you feel this really strongly because you think, what is it that I've done? But what is actually happening is the fact that they have turned their tap off because it's too overwhelming for them. Filling up this joy and exhilaration is not a place that they feel comfortable in. It feels a little bit, oh my God, this is too good to be true. I feel amazing. I feel incredible. This is not sustainable. This is not something that feels a comfort to me. And to them, the more comfortable feeling is feeling closed off, is feeling shut off, is just going back into their own little inner world. So sometimes one person might have the tap on at full pelt, and the other person might just feel overwhelmed and it's too much and I can't deal with this. And the fear rises up, the fear of the ego, and the ego thinks it's going to lose something. So the point being, when someone else turns off the tap, it doesn't mean that you have to stop turning off your tap and stop filling up your world with love and joy, abundance, growth, and gratitude. Just keep filling that up. Keep filling up your bathtub with love and exhilaration and hope and joy, and be grateful for everything in your life. So day 80, fill up your tap with love, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.